let them do their thing, you know. I really got irritated. I just really got irritated because they took charge. And, you know, we went back and debriefed the experience, you know. And I just looked right across the room at this guy from Montana who I did not even know. And I said, Robert, I said, you are repulsive. Did I?
Yes. Yeah.
I tried to look and I guess I could do that to him because he's going back to Boise, Helena, Montana. And I've got to come back with Ray, so I couldn't look at him and tell him he was repulsive. So it's pretty, at least some safer level to say that to Robert. But because of that experience, God has revealed a lot of things to me in that short time. I now have a brother that I feel like is a son to me. We are very deeply connected. Our walk to this point has been very similar in our life experience, and I believe that we will walk together in ministry for the duration of our life. And that's the way I want to walk with you for the duration of my life, the duration of the time that I serve and walk with you, for us to be open and real, to learn how God wants us to be used better. God showed me right there in that moment how critical and judgmental and biased and whatever you want to say, Sarah, help me fill in the blanks here. You're pretty clear with me when I give you the chance, And he showed me that. And he also showed me that a pattern in my life is I would just eventually succumb to, the Ray or the Robert who takes charge and makes a lot of noise. I guess I'm talking more about Robert now. But I would just succumb and I would just fall back and just let it happen. And God showed me, he said, man, I've called you to be something. He said, I've called you to be somebody. And stand up. Stand up and speak. Stand up and own the man that I've called you to be. And that was just really clear and humbling. I've still got a headache this morning because I cried so much Thursday, Friday. I really wanted to deal with that, but as I sit before you, I've still got this, thing going on here. When I cry, I get sinus headaches for a long time. And God just really broke my heart. He opened my heart and put me in a place where I could hear Him clearly, maybe clearer than I've heard Him for a long time. I won't say it's the best thing that's ever happened to me, but it was a good thing that has happened to me when God put me in that place. And I know that He is going to use that experience and that transformation in my heart to help you guys and to help my family walk into a place of being fishers of men. I want to spend the rest of my life being a fisher of men and women and children. I do not want to spend the rest of my life being a church man. I'm done. I want to spend the rest of my life following Jesus and call people to Him and help people grow up in Him. I want you to grow up in Him so that you become a fisher of men. Ray voiced part of my concerns too, and part of the reality of my heart. Can you hear him? I'm dropping it too low. I'm afraid. I'm afraid. 58 years old now. I've spent a lot of my life. I've spent my life since 1973 attempting to be the kind of man that God has wanted me to be, a fisher of men, a hard person. And as things did not work out in our recent past with our walk, and far as feeling even further back with our walk at Main Street for some of us, I have just become afraid and become shy about this and just afraid it's not going to work this time, guys. That's where I have been walking. And I have been desperate for a lot of this year to hear the word from God. I needed to hear His voice clearly, calling me back, setting me on firm ground, giving me a clear vision, some sight that I can see where He wants me to walk. And finally, I got up Friday morning because at that time I still thought that I was going to be teaching a lesson today on share. We put that off for 2 weeks now. I think these guys are up to something. They don't want me to teach a lesson anymore here. You may get that next week. You may not don't know what they're up to still. But I was going over my lesson again and rewriting it again, and I wanted to talk to you guys about sharing. And I got to a place, and I had written down a passage in Psalm 71. But for some reason or another, whether it was as Sarah said, I act like a blonde, or my ADD, or my whatever it is, I didn't write the verse, and so I said, okay, great, I've got to go read the whole chapter now. I really don't have that much time to go back and read that whole chapter this morning because the guys were probably ready to wait for me. But in that moment, God spoke to me. And I just want to read to you and share with you from the bottom of my heart where he spoke to me. Psalm 71. Psalm 71, I'm going to start in a verse below and then finish up in verse 17. Verse 20 says, though you have made me see troubles, many and bitter, you will restore my life again. I love living in promise. From the depths of the earth, you will bring me up again. And I was basking in that. And then the verse that I was really looking for, and I think you will see why I identified with this so strongly. Verse 18, not verse 17, verse 18. For when I am old and gray, do not forsake me, O God, till I declare your power to the next generation, your might to all who are to come. And when I read those words, he spoke to me in a very deep place in my life, because as I stand before you, as I have walked with you guys for some of you a long time, some of you all of your life, man, I have grown older. Sandy, we are gray. You know, you may pay for your gray. I don't pay for mine. You don't. And God just spoke to me in that. He captured me in those words. And he said, you are one of the men and women that I have chosen to use to speak of me to this generation and all the generations to come. And I own that. I felt it. I received that. Guys, he took my feet that were on slippery ground, as he talks about all around there in the book of Psalms, and put me back on solid ground. Even during the day, Friday, Joe said, man, you sure are froggy today. I didn't know if it was a compliment or not. You know, so I said, what does it mean? And God had put my feet on solid ground. Not afraid to speak, not afraid to own the man, the heart that he has put in me and bringing me to them. Guys, I went out there really. Maybe all of us did, I don't know. I think they've already spoken to this. But I went out there to bring home the manual. You know, we'll make lots of copies of it. We'll pass it out. Say, okay, guys, do it. You know, we're going to have classes on this. And the same way when I started recovery, you know, 2.5, 3 years, the village of Lake and other officials with me. And as we sit before you, I don't know if we seem to have lost focus over the last 4 or 5 weeks. Maybe we have, maybe we haven't. But guys, as we walk from here, you'll hear Joe say more about this at our closing this morning. We're actually done. Have I done my Bible? Joe said nowhere like this. This has become a joke. You know, we just like hold our eyes open when we start talking too long. So you see somebody doing this and say, okay, it's time to shut up.
I'm surprised 6 of them didn't do that.
Half of you are asleep, I see. But guys, God has called us into his harvest. He's called us to be field workers. He's called us to be vineyard workers. And that's what we're going to be about. You will see that happen here. You will be a part of that. You will be invited to be a part of that. That's why we're here this morning. We're not here to have good worship services. Man, we come together on Sunday. Man, I want to kick the bucket upside down. I want us to worship in celebration. But I want us to celebrate what God has been doing in our life, in our neighbors' lives, in our work, the people that we work with at night. And we see people coming to Jesus, and we're going to watch people be baptized. We're going to watch people's lives change, and we're going to celebrate every Sunday together what he is doing. So, thank you for making that over. So I'll just stop right there.
We really are about to finish up. Yeah, as we finish up,
said. So we've got an elder that shrinks back, a minister that avoids the relationship, a minister that thinks he's smarter than God, and an elder that holds you at arm's length from him. But my real question for you is, do you still trust God? Because that is who's in control. And that is who's leading us.